Since around June, I've been really into co-washing my hair. And I'm not talking about co-washing with the co-wash product. I'm talking about co-washing with a conditioner. I was experiencing a lot of dryness from the mousse-only wash and goes I was experimenting with, and co-washing became my saving grace. This beautiful full wash and go y'all are looking at is from my salon visit with Brianna, so make sure to check out part 1 and part 2. As you can see, I'll be using Olaplex No.5. That is my favorite all-time conditioner right now. I stan Olaplex No.5. To style my hair, I'll be using the 25 Miracle line by Mizani. I'll be using the leave-in conditioner and the cream, as well as my Ouidad Advanced Climate Control Stronger Hold Gel. So let's get into it. I start out by adding 5 pumps to my head, and then I add more and more conditioner, as you all will see. When I was experimenting with my mousse-only wash and goes, I dove deep into the Anthony Dickey method, and something he often says is you want to use as much conditioner as you have hair, and I take that very, very seriously. To get my hair back to a hydrated and moisturized state, I even co-washed for a week straight. It was summertime, I was exercising a lot, my scalp was itchy, I was dealing with some, dryness, so it really was beneficial for me at the time. And now my lifestyle has changed a bit. I'm not in the gym as much as I was, although I need to be. But now I typically only co-wash once a week. However, I do sometimes do it more than once a week. I'm going to co-wash a couple times this week, as you all will see, but it really just depends. After that conditioner is worked into my whole head, I split my hair in 4 sections, and then I take each section, wet it underwater, add 5 more pumps of conditioner, and work it in really well. I then split that section in half, and I make sure to work in the conditioner in those half sections. First, I finger detangle, and then I go in with a detangling tool. Co-washing makes it so that my detangling sessions are a lot simpler than they would be had I just done my hair once a week. The twice a week cadence is working really well, but sometimes I will just do my hair once a week. However, co-washing is a game changer. This wash and go, I have a new tool to try out, you guys. It's the Ouidad Thick Hair Paddle Detangler. Brianna had used this on my hair back in January, and I loved it when she used it on me, so I decided to pick it up and see how I would like it in my routine. What really attracted me to this brush was how long the bristles were. Like, I don't understand why brushes have such short bristles and are marketed towards natural hair. Like, girl, what are these short bristles about to do for me? And I was really liking this brush for the back of my hair. As many of you may know, the back of my hair is like the easiest for me to detangle. So the real test comes when I get towards the center or the crown area of my hair. I'm not sure why, but it wasn't really going through my hair like I thought it would in this section. It was kind of like, I don't know, getting a little caught up. And it wasn't getting caught up in the balls, because that was a concern of mine, but it just wasn't gliding through my hair like I thought it would. So of course I picked up my handy dandy Denman D38 Petite, and this just glides through the hair. Like, it's my favorite brush for a reason. I always come back to it. So if you're ever curious, out of all the products I've tried, the Denman D38 reigns supreme. However, I was gonna keep trying this brush. I still agree that it works really well on the back of my hair. Like, it works so well, and maybe I should have split those other sections in half or something to use it better, but even so, I was following with my Denman D38. Like, it's just my favorite brush. I have to mention how easy this detangling session was. Like, after getting my hair cut on blown out hair, I just felt like all of the single strand knots, all of the ends that needed to be gone were gone. Now that I'm focused on length retention, I find that I'm just enjoying the journey a lot better. Like, the curly cuts were so bomb. They looked so good. Like, there's no denying that. And there's definitely a place for curly cuts, but most importantly, I want all my ends to be addressed, and I feel like blowouts do that the absolute best. This was the moment where I was like, okay, no, because there's no way that this is not getting through my hair. I do not understand. I was so irritated by that. Do you see how much easier my Denman is getting through my hair? Like, it's just not bumping up against the tangles. It's not bumping up against the part that I need to detangle. It's like going through my hair. It's not tearing through my hair, but it's going through my hair. So I don't know, you guys. That brush looked like it was gonna work really well for me, and it did work really well for me when Brianna used it. That's why I really do know that it is the wielder of the tool, because I don't have the patience to try to make a tool work for me if I have something else that already works for me. So yeah, I haven't picked that up very often since. This was a few months ago, but still, just so y'all know. As you can see, the conditioner is nice and worked in each section. My hair is feeling soft, detangled. I'm just making sure that my edges also got the benefits of that conditioner, and I'm gonna just go ahead and rinse it right on out. First, I'm going in with the 25 Miracle Milk Leave-In Conditioner. I like to spray this in my hair before going in with the cream. It also serves as a heat protector, which I like. Next, I go right in with the cream, and I'm pretty generous with that. I like to work that in my hair and then add more whenever I see fit, which is majority of the time. I'm working on my heavy-handedness when it comes to product, but I've always been quite heavy-handed, and it's been an issue, but I'm pretty generous with this product, mainly because I've used these products before and I know what the results will be like if I use too little versus too much, and I have experience with these products, so I'm gonna be a little more heavy-handed. And to top it all off, I'm going in with one of my favorite gels, the Ouidad Advanced Climate Control Stronger Hold Gel. I only use about a quarter size amount in each section because I don't need a lot of this, but it does a really good job of holding my curls and just really casting everything together, clumping all the curls together. So if you enjoy watching the styling process, keep on watching. If you just want to jump to the results, go ahead and feel free to utilize the chapters below. right, as you can see, I got happy with the product per usual, but this time it is white and that is not gonna work. So I am using my Ouidad Mongongo Oil spray. I'm just going to spritz and squeeze. I'm gonna squeeze. By the way, this is my hair after sitting under the dryer for an hour. Now I want it stretched. So I'm gonna take my dryer and I'm just gonna start stretching. Let's go. I'll typically use my Satin Scrunchies and separate my hair into about 6 sections or so, and then I will stretch my hair. This time I decided not to do that, but as you will be able to see throughout the days following this, my stretch wasn't so good, so it just kind of affected the rest of the look. It still looked good, but with a better stretch, I can get bigger hair, and I like big hair. I like fluffy hair, so. All right, got rid of most of the white, which is what I was really concerned about. Okay, so I did not hit record, but what I did was I hit the cold shot, turned it up to cold, and just did one of these to cool off all the heat from stretching my hair and making sure that it's really set where it is. It took me, like including dry time, around 2.5 to 3 hours to do my hair. And it's really because when I wasn't recording for the whole month of July pretty much, it took me 45 minutes to co-wash my hair and then another hour to dry. So it was like an hour 45. It's really the dry time. That's where mousse shines. It really does. But I really enjoy my results. I still have white marks that I'm going to go over with mousse in the morning, but not right now. It's way too late. I'm ready to go to bed. Y'all know the drill. I'm taking my Glow by Daye. Can't sleep without her. Y'all, I've been really into the scarves. So these scarves come cut into the triangle shape already. Don't need to fold it in half, none of that. All you gotta do is put it on your head, and I like to put it on this way. Now that it's all tied up in the back, you guys can see the hair is pushed back, nice. Make sure all the little hairs are tucked in the scarf. Now I go in with the bonnet. So I just plop her right over the scarf. Take the string and just press her up and get her nice and tight. Twirl and tuck, baby. Twirl and tuck. And there we are. I still need to do my face routine, but I am done with my hair. I'm gonna come back in the morning and we're gonna see what it looks like. Good morning or afternoon or evening, whatever time it is where you are. I am heading to work. Let's see what my hair is looking like. Oh, this smells so good. So it's very, very soft, but it's always really soft after I co-wash with the No.5. I was really worried about potential flaking, so I stretched last night, but typically I like to stretch in the morning. It just causes for a fresher wash and go. And again, using those satin scrunchies to separate the hair causes for a better overall stretch and will make the wash and go last longer. Either way, stretching the hair causes some frizz for me, so it is really important that I point out that I typically stretch more methodically than I did. It looks good. I am gonna go to work. We'll see what it looks like when I get back. Okay, so the thing about the Mizani 25 Miracle line, their styling products, the Miracle Milk and the Miracle Cream, is that while they are moisturizing, they aren't super moisturizing, so they have a lot of conditioning agents in the products. My hair feels conditioned, it feels soft, right? But it also feels like it's a day before it would get dry with these products, and that's with co-washing. And that, friends, is why I'm so heavy-handed when it comes to these two products. And I find that when I use these products, which I have been using these products for about a few weeks now, a few weeks to about a month while I wasn't recording, the major thing I've noticed is I love using this during a co-wash where maybe I used other products that I don't feel I want to go back in with, or my hair is feeling a little heavy with something and I don't want to layer it on. This is light. This is light. But it does enough for a few days, and if I want to get on the rhythm of doing every 2 days or so, every 3 days or so, then this is perfect. Could I make this work for another day? Sure, but it rained today, it was super humid outside, my air cut off again. So I'm not gonna make it work for another day. But I think it looks great. I think it's shrunken up nicely. I am going to co-wash again today. I'm not gonna record it. You guys have seen what I do when I co-wash, and that is literally what I'm gonna do again today. The more I touch it, I'm just like, yeah, I can tell there's no hold going on anymore because the humidity has been crazy. Smells so good though. Oh, but before I go, I want to show you guys the hair loss. So I didn't lose very much hair during the co-wash session because I literally had just gotten my hair done a few days ago. That's the perfect amount for a couple of days after having gotten a full salon session done. So by the way, if you have not seen that video, go check it out because I got my hair cut on blown out hair this time. And am I ever going back to curly cuts? No, but it's not the reason why you think. I'll see you in a minute. All right, so hair is done. I am out of the shower from my second co-wash. This is what my curls are looking like. Nice and defined, but as you can see on the ends, there is some whiteness there, some residue there, and I like to blame that on the cap that I put on my head after the shower, but I know it's just my heavy-handedness. I could definitely benefit from like plopping my ends before I sit under the dryer. But overall, it's looking really good. The definition is definitioning. I'm liking it. A big difference with this wash and go versus the first co-wash was the fact that I did not shake much this time, not very much. I made a very specific part, I pushed it down, I put my shower cap on like I did the first time, but there was no shaking. I've stretched, I've hit it with the cold shot, blew it around to make sure it was nice and voluminous. Here we are, big difference. Could not have been done better without heat. Still giving shrinkage, and it will not be stretched anymore until it is time to reset or co-wash. It is morning time. Let's see what it's looking like. I decided to use my scarf to push my hair up into a pineapple and see what would happen, and it just didn't want to fall, so that's what happened. I did need to go grab the blow dryer and redirect because the hairs pushing up in the back were not trying to come down, like they were just looking all awkward. So I used some low heat and pulled down the back a little bit. So this is what it's looking like. It looks really good. Waiting for my sunscreen to settle in. I got a little of my sunscreen on my shirt and I'm not changing. I do not want to change my shirt. I'm honestly so annoyed, but it's fine. I loved these results. I love when I get frizz and definition. Like, it's a really good combination for me, especially at this length. Like, frizz is gonna frizz, but it gives me so much volume, so much body. And that's why I love this combination. Like, the cream is not a heavy cream. The leave-in isn't heavy. It's buildable, but you gotta be careful now. But it's buildable, and it just gives such a great look when it's all said and done. So I'm loving it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right, y'all, it is day 5. My hair still looks really good. It feels extremely soft, very healthy, very fluffy, like all the things. And I'm loving it. It is literally Saturday. I started co-washing my hair on Monday. I co-washed 2 times. I thought I would do it again yesterday night, but I decided no, I'll just wait and shampoo my hair on Sunday. I wanted to come and show you guys my hair before I hopped in the shower. So as you can see, it's shrunken up quite a bit. It looks gorgeous, shrunken up like this. It's nice and full. I really love it, but it is time to reset. It's very soft. Again, with the Mizani products, they give softness, right? They give moisture, but they don't give more heavy moisture. Like, think of your Pattern Beauty leave-in. Like, it's not that at all. It's a lot softer. I would even compare it to, it reminds me of the curl gel, and that's why using it alone just would not be it. I love my hair, like I really do, and I can't wait for it to get this long shrunken up, and then this long completely shrunken up, and then and then it just sits comfortably right here. Honestly, if I could get my curls to sit comfortably right here, actually, I want it to,
sit right here, we would be doing a thing. Right now, I'm on the journey to that and I'm loving where I am. So this is what my hair looks like. And it is time for me to get in the shower, and I will see you guys in the next video.